What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey back with another Goose Pimples Sunday. We always have to watch Goose Pimples on a Sunday, and with that being said, it's Sunday, and we're gonna watch it. So with that being said, grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your cozy fuzzy blanket, and possibly whatever else you need to get through these scary and creepy videos that will leave, or it says top 5 scary videos that spooked debunkers away. So if you're a skeptic and you don't want to be spooked, I suggest you look away. Let's take a look. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that white bar icon down the bottom right that says subscribe. Change it from subscribe to subscribed. And I thank you very much for the people that are doing this thus far. I can't thank you guys enough. We're continuing to grow by the numbers, and I thank you so very much. Speaking of growth, what I want you guys to do is stop what you're doing for the moment. Check out the link in the description. Go over to Goose Pimples themselves. Give them some love. Do the thing. Subscribe, comment, like, and share for them to go through this. It's a husband and wife that loves the paranormal as much as you and I do, and we want to give thanks to them. They are so close to 100,000 subscribers, and I would love to see them. I've seen them literally at 6.9 thousand subscribers, and to see how far they've come, it's fantastic. So go over there, give them some love, and then with that being said, I want to get in this video and see why these top 5 scary ghost videos will be the debunkers' kryptonite. So let's take a look.
The demon house in Reno, Nevada held a lot of history. According to legend, a dozen people lost their lives under mysterious circumstances on the property. Pair that with suspicions of occult activity, and the paranormal stories really just write themselves. After hearing all the campfire stories, the guys over on the haunted side decided to grab their equipment and head in there. They heard some disembodied footsteps, got some smart responses on their Ovilus device, found some bones throughout the building, and even decided to bust out the SLS camera.
I want one of those someday.
They did capture some creepy stuff at the start for sure, but when they came back with their night vision camera, their blood ran cold with the realization that they were not alone.
I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel
I think it's to the far left, right there. Oh boy.
What was that?
In that door.
What? I don't think that was a shadow.
And it was kind of see-through.
It was on the other side of that window.
There was someone in the window, and to prove there was no way someone could have been sneaking around the room for a good shot, the guy showed the footage from the camera in that very room.
It's about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good.
There's nobody there.
What was that? What?
Nobody moved.
I don't think that was a shadow. It was on the other side of that window.
Nothing.
Had we realized in the moment what we captured, I don't think we would have walked by that door so casually.
From here on out, things get a bit more physical.
Let's get
Upstairs EVP session. Is there somebody up here with me? Are you trying to get our attention?
You can see the...
Did you used to live here?
The mic sound fluctuating.
Whoa! Dude!
Yeah, that stair's not creepy.
They venture upstairs after hearing some more footsteps, only to hear an almighty crash from beneath them. Now, it could have just been a breeze, or unbalanced weight finally toppling, but check out what happens just a few short minutes later.
If you walk closer to this machine right here, it'll let us know that you're there. Can you come just a little bit closer? Ooh.
Ooh.
Did you see that?
That didn't seem like the wind. And why did both the beam and the bike fall when the guys were upstairs? A few comments detailed their own experiences with the house, with many nearby residents saying the souls within would much rather be left alone. But sadly, the house was knocked down recently, cutting the paranormal investigations short. Maybe the supposed souls still linger on the grounds, waiting for the next group of people
to make
walk
something
by. To watch the full video and even a part 2, make sure you subscribe
I'm subscribed.
to the
How
Haunted
about
Side on YouTube. Number 4. Night Shift. The weeks leading up to Halloween are always a bit tense for everybody. Masked mannequins in shops and continuous horror movies on the TV are enough to set anyone a little on edge. But you can usually shake it out of your
hours of
mind
enjoyment.
and get right into the spooky celebrations. Unless you're working the night shift. Check out this scary video uploaded by Gilbert Chang of a lone office worker getting the fright of his life just a few hours before the spookiest night of the year.
I've worked overnight before and it sucks. You're tired, you're fatigued, you think you see something, hear something. I'm sorry, but if that was me in this office and that happened, resonation. I would have pooped. I would have lost all bodily functions. Yep.
When the air freshener fell, you can logically put it down to a draft. Some of the doors are open after all. He seems to think the same thing as he quickly picks the bottom up.
But then you can see his reflection in the window.
Shift. But can a draft explain the monitor falling and smashing against the floor? There's a wall behind that monitor, so nobody could have pushed it while hiding on the other side.
Or pulled it. Doesn't look like any
Of
string.
course, there's always the possibility of clout chasing, but it's still very unlikely that someone would risk breaking a monitor just to create a fake ghost video.
Unless it was
And
already
if you're
broken.
putting it down to unbalanced weight, finally toppling, look closely at the monitors. The base was planted firmly on the cabinet with the rest of the screens. So, why did none of the others fall? When
You
the
be the
worker jumps
judge.
up to investigate, he gets one last shock before he calls it a night and sprints out of the office. He could have pulled a string while bending down out of shot, but with the way he sprinted out of there, he probably just couldn't wait to go grab his spare pants. Number 3. House of the Living Furniture. Sometimes
furniture?
you leave stuff where you don't quite remember. Cutlery drawers rearranged, clothes lost amongst the general pile of life, as well as other little mishaps that can be easily explained. Although that's exactly how it started in Tristan's house. Soon,
Kitty.
there was way more than just random misplaced belongings making his brain tick. After waking up to some less explainable crashes coming from the kitchen and finding knives scattered all over the floor, he busts out the cameras and tries to prove to himself he is not going crazy.
Don't mess with
But
a ghost with a knife.
as he set those cameras up, everything seemed to get worse, as if whatever was causing the havoc enjoyed being acknowledged. The activity began targeting more areas in the house, with weird things happening right in front of his face, but nothing could have prepared him to the paranormal evidence he was about to capture on camera.
Des gars, truc de fou. Je suis à la maison, je sais pas ce qui se passe.
So you got the cat right there. That cat jolted, man.
We've all heard of smart blinds that open and close with a simple Alexa command, but those most definitely do not look smart.
That does not look like a
Unless whoever
smart
designed
blind.
them wasn't smart enough to protect the freaking windows from breaking with all that chaos.
Look at it.
If these were really smart blinds, who would even buy it to then have to replace the windows every time the stick hits the glass? And the close investigation doesn't leave much up to the imagination. He always does close-ups, which begs the question, would he really have anything to hide?
Interesting. Yep, we're done. And we're off. Let's go. Time to go. Kids, grab your backpacks. We're going.
He even shows us that the only other person in the house is his sleeping wife.
Is that French? Oh no.
By the looks of it, Tristan and his wife have a very noisy, uninvited
Did something
guest.
just move behind
So
him?
watch these clips in full and keep yourself up to date on all the creepy activities. Follow Tristan8104 on TikTok.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely check it out.
Number 2. Wailing windows. Selling a house is one hell of a stressful endeavor. You always want to make sure everything is perfect to get a good offer.
I'm afraid
But for
when
Natalie
I have to do mine.
Bonovich, broken cabinets and peeling paint jobs weren't the only things making her stomach drop. While taking a full video of the outside of her house for a buyer, something appeared in the front left window.
Uh-oh.
Take a look.
Front left window. Oh, what?
Bet you missed it, didn't you?
No, I saw
For
it.
a split second, we can see what looks like a ghostly figure approaching the window and quickly vanishing into thin air.
What the hell?
Some commenters were pretty skeptical, saying it looked more like the reflection of the light rather than any kind of ghostly
What
figure.
light?
But Natalie pointed out 2 things that might make you think it's something else. In the clip, the sun was shining on the back of the house. So if it was light being reflected on the window pane, where was it coming from?
Exactly.
And she also elaborated in the comments that the person she sold her house to a few months later said he felt something else lived there too. A trick of the mind, or a true glimpse of the paranormal? Let us know what you think.
I
in
don't
the
know how you could
comments.
debug that.
Found a scary video you'd like us to feature?
Yes,
Hit
I
us
sent
up
it
on
to you.
Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
I
at
did.
Goose Pimples YT. Also, if you have ever had a scary or paranormal experience, send us a voice note to hello@goosepimplesYT.com and we'll play your story on our second channel, Goose Pimpling Stories. Number 1. Upstairs and downstairs.
Bonus clip
After
today?
you watch this clip from Average American 2022, you'll be sprinting up your stairs at night without looking back.
You see tons of stuff in these older buildings. Tons.
Oh no, she was a problem, that's it. Her son won't ever do all me like that. She got it right.
I feel like he's gonna go around the corner and see something.
Crazy. Like a big ghost hunter type person.
Bet you missed it, didn't
I
you?
apparently did.
Watch it again
'Kay.
closely. If this were just a trick of the lighting casting his own shadow, how was the shadow moving upstairs when he was
True.
walking downstairs? And shaky talk
Interesting.
of shadow people in their building makes this video all the more creepy. Bonus video.
Yes!
Skin deep.
Yes!
This one's a little gross. So
Okay.
if you're squeamish, tough.
Nope.
If you've ever had a
Deal with
wart
it.
removed, you know it's one hell of a painful thing to go through. And if you live in America, it's even worse, an expensive experience.
A
But
wart?
don't worry, because Glenn Larson has just the solution for your wart problems.
I just cut mine out.
Your thumb's in the way.
Is he letting a grasshopper eat it?
How about this?
Mm-hmm. That's perfect.
It is chowing down on that wart. It's like yum 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 yum.
It's freaking awesome.
I don't see that being gross. I kind of see it as being fascinating. Is that weird?
Does it feel creepy or does it hurt? He's tearing it up.
Oh, he eating that to town.
Keep eating, man. Get it all.
The insect in this video is known as a katydid. Many people have reported that these insects have swooped down, taken a bite of one of their warts, and flown off again. Now, this all seems quite innocent, but there's a terrifying question to ask.
It's like a buffet.
How far would the cake have gone if it wasn't stopped? Anyway, let's watch another one.
Okay.
This one's on us. Click here to watch it now. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell icon.
Better than any
and turn on
contraceptive?
all channel notifications to avoid missing our weekly Spookfest. Thanks for watching. Stay in the dark.
Woo! Another great one by Goose Pimples. I get it just warms your heart, but then also makes your heart pound even harder on watching these Goose Pimple videos. And I definitely love the bonus clips, even though if it's not paranormal, it's creepy bugs eating your guys' warts. I used to have one here, but I cut it off myself. I didn't want to go to the doctor and have to worry about it. But with that being said, again, thank you guys for watching. I surely appreciate all of you guys that watch, comment, like, and share. And don't forget to go over to Goose Pimples themselves and do the same thing. And again, thank you so much. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So keep real, keep safe, and as always, keep nerding on. And we'll see you guys next time.